Okay, I wrote down a few things to keep it under 3 minutes. So just to get to the point, one of the biggest things I was delivered from was a spirit of pride. I actually want to get married now, and I was so prideful that I didn't realize it was actually stopping me from wanting God's design for me. So I live alone, I have for a long time, I've taken care of myself even from a really early age, but I didn't realize that that was actually pride. Like, I'm so good alone, it was just like a big lie and wall of protection that's just actually been limiting me from meeting someone. So now I want to get married again. The other thing that was really big was I want to walk in truth now. So I was a pastor for a long time as well, and I was really good at sitting with people and listening to them, which is really good, but it's not the whole thing. And I had a revelation during one of the teachings that I not only need love, but I need a spirit of truth. And I was remembering from Holy Spirit all these times when I sat by people and I was like, man, that's so hard, I'm so sorry. And I knew that I was supposed to say something, but I swallowed it. And now I'm going to tell everybody like it is, and I'm going to call out the truth in love, but I'm actually going to operate with the spirit of truth, because I know it will bring freedom. And I'm also going to go on 400 dates and be rejected. And if it happens, it's not my identity, it's just going to sting a little bit. Just a little bit. And I feel like I can move forward. Like I mentioned, I felt like before I was really stuck, and now I feel like I can move forward. And one of the really big breakthroughs that happened for me too was actually the first night I went home and I had a dream of Eugene, which I don't even know if you know my name, but I had a dream about you. And in my dream, he looked at me and he pointed at me and he said, now, tell your story now. And as soon as he said that, I saw a huge angel, like as tall as the ceiling, come behind me. And I started sharing my story. And one of the things in the dream that the Holy Spirit told me was that Eugene was an intercessor. And so while I've been here, things have been so easy for me. And I realize it's because of the intercession that's been taking place, that's being like a path for our freedom. And so the next day it was my turn to share my relational journey, and I shared my testimony now. But when I shared it, it was so different. I didn't feel any shame, and I realized that it wasn't really in sharing it, although that brought me freedom, it was in the response I got. And I realized that shame stopped me from hearing how loved I was and how covered I was, and like I needed to hear, I just needed to get that feedback back. Wow. So I can go on forever, but those are like my highlights.